Mm-hmm.
Bam. Bam. Alright. We live. Shit's popping off. Podcast What Up? Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. What's happening? Let me pull up, make sure I get the Twitch chat on my phone so I can see it. Bada bing, bada boom. And fucking got everything rolling. Dom in the house. I'm in the house. Fucking looks like Discord's popping off. Oh, telling people we're on.
Popping. Can you hear me?
Doom 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 doom.
Can I hear myself?
Can you hear yourself? And the answer is no. And the answer is no. So, as the notifications go out, I just want to say that if this first week is any indicator of how the weeks are going to go, we got some fucking games ahead of us. Some good shit going off. Because so far, so good on Split 2.
It was dope. It was a good time.
It's disappointing because I'd like to see how ECA lines up against a couple of these teams. And then we already know the demigods have the potential to do a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And what they'll bring to the table week to week.
They were sick.
So, dope. So what do we have? 2 games go to 5, 1 game go to 4, and then 2 3-0s.
Yeah.
2 3-0s. And man, those last games though, that third series that played today, Boogaloo Tridents. I think that's just about as good as it gets. On fucking.
Yeah.
Like that first hardpoint game, Boogaloo came out and then Tridents came back from like 70 point or who came back from Tridents came back from like 70 points, I'm pretty sure, and then ended up losing.
Where they were up 130 and then Boogaloo came back to like 211. Then they came back to like 230. And then Boogaloo took it. And then they're fighting for the last 10, 20 seconds there.
Yeah. And the second hard point, wait, was the second one where they won by 5?
Second hard point is where Boogaloo, we jumped out to a big lead by like 100 points. Then they came all the way back. And no, what was happening is like they were coming back in chunks. So we were up by 60 and they were taking like the last 20 seconds. And then we were taking like the first 20, 30 seconds of the new point. And then they were catching up slowly. And then they took the lead, I think, and then lost it at the end.
Yeah.
Like, it was sick. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was like watching a last second Super Bowl type shit. I was screaming in my room, screaming. For sure.
And then Search was Boogaloo went out 2, Tridents came up, and I think went to 4-2, and then Boogaloo catches up, and then it's 4-4. And then Tridents win 1, and then Boogaloo wins 2.
Right.
And so.
No, was it 3-5? I don't know. It was close. Like it was like that.
It was intense. But then Control, Tridents just dominated Control the whole thing. And but they lost the series. All close games that they lost. That's fucking crazy.
Real close.
And so what's cool is we don't even know. Like, Tridents might be really good.
Tridents might be really... Yeah, no, they are really good. Like, Goliath was balling that first match.
Like, there's just a couple clutch plays in, like, on Search. Like, anything. There was one... was it... I think... it was Mexi though on Boogaloo, and I don't know if it was in the Pure game or if it was in the Trident game, but it was fucking. I think it was 4v1.
It was Pure. And Poppy threw a bomb and it killed 3 of the players like off bat. So it was 1v4 like early, and he fucking ran that shit.
Did the whole thing. Mexi was balling.
Mexi was balling.
Yeah, Mexi's like on that next level shit.
Mexi was balling.
Yeah, Mexi's out of control. Like Sheeta Her was for a while.
Did you guys see Wednesday's games?
Yes.
Yo, Killer's dude is like double what Mexi was doing.
That's true. They were playing different teams, but yeah.
True. Yeah, right.
But still, no, yeah. It seems like Hardpoint's the one
50
that
and a 60 burger. Hardpoint.
50 and 60. That's crazy.
It was crazy.
That is crazy.
Who did they play?
We've seen a few 50s like that though, right? Like Music got one.
Mm-hmm.
Did Mexi get?
I think Goliath got pretty close. I don't know if Mexi got 50, but the shit was like
today. Goliath got close.
No, Goliath one time got like 46, I think, or something.
Oh, like for Dragon Game.
Yeah, like was balling.
Man,
I wouldn't be. Yeah, Mewtwo probably got one.
Maybe. I was thinking just this week.
Oh, just this week. Oh. Right.
I mean, that's 3: Mexi, Wally, and motherfucking Music.
Yeah. That was crazy. There's talent in the league.
Yeah. Shit was intense.
Right.
Let's see what the standings look like.
Okay.
So, we've got Boogaloo in first because they won their doubleheader, both games. So they got 2 wins. And then Anon in second because they won their series 3-0. And Killers and Taxman tied for third. They play next week.
Killers and Taxman?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. On Saturday or Wednesday?
On Saturday.
No,
so that's actually something.
Played doubleheader on Wednesday.
Yeah, they play doubleheader on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be interesting. Who are the teams they play? The Killers and Anon. Oh shit. We're gonna get to see some shit.
Off top. Anon gonna have a fourth for they'll have Kai. Yeah, they'll have Kai.
Yeah, they should be good. Kai just had to have his schedule changed last second, so he couldn't be there today.
Right. Okay. Bad. That's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. And then we got Undertokers, Tridents, Dragon Gang, Boogaloo, Taxman, Pure, and then Killers and Taxman. So
wait, who does
Taxman
Boogaloo
double header next weekend. Boogaloo plays Dragon Gang.
Oh, nice. What?
Oh, nice. Okay, so Mason, you get to play the Boogaloo crew next week. So, just saying.
Yeah, what's his name? Wallow is fucking balling.
Wallow is balling. So the Killers, they couldn't get their fourth, or they just decided to play with 3.
I don't know.
I think they sat their fourth, or did Dragon Gang sit there? I don't think Dragon Gang sat there.
No, Dragon Gang didn't have one, and then
I think Killers just sat their fourth.
And then he was like, "Oh, we'll do 3v3." Who knows?
Yeah, because that's what they were expecting when it was Undertokers, and I said no.
Right.
We're gonna play 3v4, and almost won that shit. That's when Music had 55 or whatever.
Music was balling, yo.
Pure's a good steady team. No, I like Pure.
No, I think Pure ran into a buzzsaw today. And you know what I mean? But Demigods are
underheader, yeah. And the double header could have been rough, yo.
Could have been rough. Because Demigods are probably one of the better teams in the league.
I mean, they won the tournament.
Who does Pure play next week?
Pure plays the Taxman.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you this, Pure. The Taxman can come out and do some things. But sometimes, last split, more often than not so much. But
when everybody shows
when
up.
the band's all here, shit happens. But our little squad at first was dope last year. They had Beaston, Chronic, Eric, and Beaston, Eric, and Music. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you. Well, I mean, we were like this. We were 2-0 at the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. No, I thought that today. Yeah. I was like, yo, I gotta.
You gotta follow through because then we ended 2-7. Or some shit. Or 3-7 or something like that. And but yeah, it was a big win for us on Wednesday. I liked it.
Oh yeah.
But we play Pure next week, and then we play the Killers as well. So we've got a nice little doubleheader. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we can keep everybody the whole time. Mm-hmm. But with that being said, the Killers, I had forgotten about this earlier, but the Killers needed. They say they can't play at 2 p.m. on Saturdays.
Right, you said that.
That they need to play at 3:30.
An hour and a half later?
Yeah, which that's kind of lame. Because 3:30 is, we wanted to try to do ESPOT at 4:30, and then not only that, like that could be changed. That's not that big of a deal. But, like for instance, next week Taxman have a doubleheader. The second game is the Killers. So to play one game at 1, and then the second game at 3:30, right. That's crazy. Yeah. We can't ask people to do that. Yeah. On a weekly, you know what I mean, or 4 times. So they only play 4 Saturday games.
So can we get them subs?
Like how many subs?
We need 2.
They would need 2?
At least 1 or 2. I bet.
Every Saturday? I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah. The way it's looking right now, probably not.
Because people, free agents are it sounds fun, but they're a free agent for a reason.
So what happens is they also get sucked into the teams too. Mm-hmm. Like Menace, Pure Menace, he was on the shit and he was pretty consistent because that's Mortal Pope. Once he started fucking with us again, he was consistent, and then he came back with his own team. Now he's not a free agent. Yeah. Butter just got swooped and he was in there. Yeah. And then fucking. But now there's Scruffy.
Yeah.
And
he might get swooped.
He might get swooped because, Mason, Scruffy on Discord is super down with the shits. And you said you needed a 4th. I'd hit him up if I were you. Oh, yeah, you play on the 15th. So we're going to try to scrounge up some free agents, though, Mason. What game? Who do you play?
He's got his graduation that day.
Yeah, no, I understand that. He plays 2 p.m. against the Demigods. I'll be out of town for sure, and not sure if I'll have the numbers to the squad that day. Okay, that's 2 weeks, though, right?
Yeah, we got time to reschedule.
So we'll see. We can potentially postpone it. And that's the thing, is we can push... It's easier to push it to a different date than it is different time on Saturday, I think. Yeah. Especially... Well, okay, so I guess we could take it situationally. This Taxman game... I don't think I'll be able to have my people like that. You feel me? I don't think I'll be able to get music for an hour and then wait a couple hours and then have them again. Like, people want to do shit in the afternoon. Right. So, I think that... but I think that there's potential team to team to reschedule them and do, like, special Saturday night games.
Or whatever, yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, it don't take much to stream it. You know.
Right? What's his name? Will you DM me his Discord? What'd you say? We don't have to stream.
It don't take much to stream it.
Oh, to stream what? The game?
The games. Like if it's on a Saturday or Friday or something.
Yeah.
You can figure it out.
Scruffy, yeah. So his let me find it for you. There's so many things, I just gotta get used to it. Oh no, that was it. It's just SKR Nah, Scruffy, I don't think. Pure made it. Oh. When is Pure gonna make up their demigod games? So,
week 6, I think.
Yeah, we rescheduled it for week 6, so they're gonna have a double header. Actually, I think it gives Pure and demigods both a double header that day. Because week 6, 7, and 8, because of the way the game's laid out, there was only 3 games instead of 4, so we kind of have extra slots. So to push a game to a later date is not an issue right now. But
we only got 3 slots season wide, so
and we used 1,
and we just used 1, so
right. And then it seems like we may potentially have to use another
for Mason's graduation, which is extending this term.
Well, the thing is too that the notification of it prior to it makes it a lot easier to fucking
figure it out.
Yeah,
exactly.
And not have people thinking they're gonna play in an hour, and then they don't. All right.
Which is dope.
Just wanted to let the boys know. What'd you want to let us know? Oh, it's pretty lit. Oh, yeah. Week 6, the Demigods game. It's on the schedule, so if you go to Canna.games, I'll type it in, www.canna.games/calendar. Uh-oh. I just tried to spell calendar and I spelled it incorrectly, so hopefully it works.
CALENDAR.
Yeah, no, I fucked it up. Okay, so that link doesn't work. That's gonna be the link, but this is what it is right now. Canna.games/calendar. This has got to be how I spelled it. I'm a lemon.
You're a lemon.
Alright. We're a lemony bunch.
Lemonhead.
I can't fuck with that. Yeah, so the second link I put in there is the correct one for now. The first link is going to be the one after today. Let me write that down. KGL. Change. Calendar. Okay. I get this. This is freaky. Okay. Send Scruffy a message. Yeah, so see what he's talking about because he seems super down. What else we got? So I guess let's pull up. What's wrong with you? You on the lemon shit?
He says freaky.
It is, man. Okay.
That shit's funny. All right.
Killers on Saturday. So they've got 4 Saturday matchups. 1 against Taxman, 1 against the Killers, 1 against the Krew. Oh, they got 2 against Pure. Okay. I know Tig also asked for the VOD. Don't worry about I'm pulling it now. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to tell you this. I actually separate all of them every week and put it... Okay. I actually separate them all every week, and then they not only do they get saved on Twitch, they push to YouTube. So, just so you know, they're there. It might take me a day. I don't know what's going on over here. Whoa. Ah. Idiota. Alright. What's going on over here? You didn't even hit the Zubler. Okay, let's see about these. So what do we got? 6, 5, and 4. 4, 5, 6. That's easy to remember. 4, 5, 6. Single game. Double header. All right. Okay. Also, T-Dupe. I don't know. Oh, the YouTube push. Yeah, no, they're all there. You can see all the past ones right now. There's a KGL Season 2 playlist on YouTube. And we're going to start uploading the individual games to Instagram. There's a couple of things. There's a file size limitation and stuff we kind of got to stick with. But that's a thing. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I don't know. If you guys can see what I see. Do you see what I see? This is weird. Look like Kirk. Here, watch. I don't look like Kirk.
You got Disney eyes.
Yeah.
All right. Keep it together.
So here's the thing. Of the 4 Killers games that are on Saturdays at 2 that they can't play until 3:30, 2 of them are double headers, meaning the team that they're playing, it's their second game. So we don't want to just push those ones to 3:30. I think those need to be rescheduled for a different day. The other 2 games, 2.
I'll bet.
The other 2 games potentially can just be played later in the day. Like if we wanted to do a later game.
Do ESPOT. If they're not against Boogaloo, we could do ESPOT first and then do the game.
One of them is against Boogaloo.
So that means I'd have to be at home later, which means we couldn't do ESPOT in between what's I played here.
Correct. If you played.
If I played, that's true. That's very true.
So, sorry, to go a phone call. What did I miss? Not much, except for the Killers have a scheduling conflict. Apparently, they can't play at 2s. 2 on Saturdays. They have to play 3:30 or later. This is all Pacific time. So they have 4 games that fall into that category. 2 of them, their opponents are on double headers. 2 of them not. One of them is Boogaloo. The other one is Demigods on the ones that is not. So.
Demigods on Saturday playing?
No, it's not Demigods. It's Pure. Sorry. Because it's 2 of the games are Pure. One of them's a doubleheader. One of them isn't. That's what it is.
So then we have some games getting scheduled to the later in the year.
Later in the year, there's only 2 slots, and we might need to eat one up for Mason, which means we have 3 games.
Maybe one of those weeks we do a fucking 4-hour day.
Well, think about this, too. If we're pulling... got it. So if we're pulling one of those Pure games, and Pure and or whomever, one of those games that we're talking about with the Killers, and we just put it on a different week, but later in the Pure game, put it on a different week later in the day, then what we can do is we can take Mason's game he has to make up, potentially, and put it on that day we just took Pure off of.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bet.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
But then that doesn't change some of the stuff. So there's 2 games that we have to schedule a different day at a later time. So we don't really have time on Wednesdays. I think that we kind of pushed it to the limit on Wednesday. Like the limit. Like people were tired and ready to go by the end.
Yeah.
I felt it.
Yeah.
So
if it runs a little bit smoother, we'll be getting off 2 hours earlier, though.
Which, I mean, theoretically, we could throw another game in there.
But it was also because they both went to 5.
That's true, too, and that doesn't normally happen. But we have to be prepared for that. What day did you take Pure off of? We didn't do it yet, Mason. We're just talking about strategies.
Potentially.
So it would be... It wouldn't be week 4. It would be week 6. So, so what we would do is take them off. Oh, that game we just rescheduled today. But it would be the Killers. This Killers game would have to change too. So we would take him off of weeks. You'd play at 2 p.m. on. Well, then we could flip. So we could flip that day around. Since it's so far out, we could flip it around as long as there's not scheduling conflicts like the Killers can't play early. So you would just play. You would end up playing a doubleheader week 6. Also, are we gonna do the poll of coaches? Yeah. We're gonna do that. So, I have that actually on the list of shit to talk about. Nah, you're good, Mason. I never said week 6, so no, you just made us put a thing on it. Because what's the time slot that we're creating for the Killers? And could we do it at other times too, potentially? I bet you people will want to bust it out. Like if we did either we did a Saturday night game or we did a Sunday night game or a Friday night game, maybe. There's potential.
People were talking about Friday nights.
Like you could probably host a Friday night while Gilbert and I are still at the warehouse, and then we meet here.
Yep,
potentially. And who knows what that looks like when that comes later. So, we kind of got to figure it out because Saturday is the first instance of a game needing to be rescheduled. Now, what we could do is we could take this Taxman Killers game and then just push it, and we'll put that one in week 6, and then we'll take that game we just put into week 6, the pure demigods, and maybe run it on Saturday.
Yeah, we can push some games up before, can't we?
Yeah, so what I'm thinking, like we can trade. Here's the issue with that particular game is demigods play twice on Wednesday. Do we want them to play on Saturday as well?
I mean, they got a game to make up. It's up to them. We could ask them.
I think maybe we should refrain from pushing games up into the current week.
Okay, I like that.
You know?
Yeah.
To at least.
No, I get that.
Yeah. Okay. So then week 2 is set. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're saying is week 2 is set. We're not changing anything from here.
Right.
Except pushing games out. So that 4th game has to go out. It can't be there.
Yeah.
So we're going to reschedule it. We're going to take one of those slots then. I'm putting it in week 7.
All right.
Whoops. Let's go 7. We're going to put it at June 12th. Okay. I'm going to take this one. We're going to put it at 11. Alright. So that, I'm about to get off in 30 minutes. Y'all still going to be live? Possibly.
Potentially.
Yeah. Okay, so here's Ariel. Damn. It's right up the street. I mean, you can entertain them while I run up there. Hello? 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 Like you're done at 6? Got it. Okay. All right. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Yep. At 6.
At 6.
Okay, so I think that your mic is super loud.
Right, I was leaning back.
It's the... This is what it is.
Yo.
You can still hear it. But anyways, so... One issue postponed. We didn't fix the killer schedule issue. But so we need to figure out a time slot. I guess we talked to the 2 teams that they have to play. Or the 3 teams. Killers on Saturday. Pure, Boogaloo, and the Taxman.
Mm-hmm.
Pure Boogaloo and the Taxman. Whoa. We all need to talk about when we'll be able to play those killer games. And we're just going to completely reschedule them. Like even create a time slot type of shit. Because so the reason why I think it's different than just like randomly, oh, we can't play that week at this time, let's reschedule it. Which we do kind of give into that somewhat, right? Like we just rescheduled the one today.
Yeah.
Is because this is a scheduling conflict, and apparently there was some kind of miscommunication as to when, because we set the last game at 2 on purpose because we thought that they were available at 1:30.
Can we switch their games to Wednesday on any of those weeks?
Well, they already, so the way it is, they play 6 Wednesday games and 4.
I play all Saturday games.
Okay.
You know, if you got a schedule constraint, this is when we
4,
can
5,
pitch
6,
into the
7.
schedule.
Here's the thing. Like that week, switch it. So like okay, so what would end up happening is we would...
And maybe it's just one game that works, but you know what I mean?
Well, so we could take this double head. We can not do the double header in week 4 and have the Tridents. Oh no, Anon can't play that late game.
Okay.
But Dragon Gang might be able to play that late game. You know? And they don't have a game that Saturday. So, I mean, we could potentially switch the killers and we could do that on week 4.
Okay.
We can't do it in week 5 because it's Boogaloo Krew.
Okay.
So that's 1. And then week 6, we can't because it's Anon doubleheader on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not necessarily true because what we can do is we can shuffle all the games around, right? And we can put Anon into the first game on Saturday, and then fucking, yeah. Should we just go ahead and do that? Okay, so then we're getting rid of the whole, we're trying to do doubleheader Wednesdays.
Not getting rid of it. We just had to because the killer's schedule changed. Maybe that's something we do another time. Maybe we can do next split. But I like that. I like you have a doubleheader at some point during the week. Because then that's only 3 teams we got to corral on Wednesday instead of 2.
Right. Okay, so that happened. And then, so we have a Killers doubleheader on week 7. And then Taxman week 8. But then the Anon one's going to change right now. So we're going to end up pushing the Killers to Wednesday at 5. Now let's do the other one. Submit. That's fine. And then we're going to put this one to Saturday at 11. Okay. And then to Saturday at 11, and then we push wait, where's that? Oh, it's week 6. 2 11 games, and then we push this one to 2, which is 14. All right, and then who's who in the stream? Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm Frankie. I'm the taxman captain. So
I'm Dom Boogaloo, captain.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Number 1 in the league, Boogaloo.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay.
You don't get to say that much.
No, I feel that. So run that shit. Okay, so week 6. We got week 6 figured out. We got week 7 figured out. And then it was 5 and 4. 5, we have to do something special. 4, we're going to switch Dragon Gang. So we're going to move this to May 19th. And at 5. And then we're going to take this one and move it to the 22nd at 2. 11, 12, 1, 2. Okay. And then, is there any more? I think there's one. I think it's just that one. Oh, there's 2. So, Wednesday, May 19th. Oh, wait. Got it. So, 1 Saturday game. Boogaloo Killers. We're going to have to do a special. We're going to have to do a special. We either test a random night in the week or we run a Sunday. One time.
Okay.
Or we reschedule another person's. So in one of these later weeks, we can reschedule a Wednesday. Oh, no, you can't play Wednesday. Right. So. All right. There's only 3 games week 4 on Saturday. There's only 3 games week 2 on Saturday. So let's see actually Killers on Wednesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Oh, it's just Killers in general, Wednesday and Saturday. 1, 2. Okay, so they play Wednesday every week. The Killers play Wednesday every week now, and then we have to schedule one of their last Saturday game.
Late.
Yeah, either late in the day on Saturday, or we play Sunday, or we try something stupid.
Okay.
And that is week 5. Okay? So we got a little bit of time on that one, but we want to nip that in the bud.
Straight up.
We want to get that over with. Okay,
Straight
so and what did Mason say? The 15th he can't play? We're just going to call the 15th no good for the Dragon Gang. And that's week 3. So we're gonna push that Dragon Gang game. Y'all want to maybe play a double header? No, because that would make the demigods. Okay, that's what we didn't want to do. We're going to push that here then. 11 on Saturday, June 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, we ate up all of our shit. Edit game. Saturday, June 19th. Week 7 or 8, I think. I don't know. At 11. So we got, that was week 8. Okay. Okay, so, oh, but that fucks with them. Oh, wait a minute. They play the same teams. Oh, shit. It's Dragon Gang Demigods we're supposed to play that day already. So we're going to have to flip them. Tridents Demigods, maybe that, I don't know. So it's Dragon Gang and Demigods need to play. Damn, what the fuck? What were the odds of that?
Right.
I mean, I don't know what to do now. Well, I guess we just need to flip one of these Dragon Gang games. No, we can't do it. We can go Dragon Gang and Demigods. And then week 3. Oh no, that's
so go look at go back to that week and then look at the teams that it can't be.
What do you mean?
Like if there's a doubleheader already, or if there's somebody that played twice on Wednesday, or whatever.
What, in week 8?
Whatever that week is
that they play twice in a row on the same day.
That we're trying to change.
So it shouldn't be the Taxman, because I almost want to just flip this game and this game, but then the Taxman played 2 times on Wednesday and then 1 time on Saturday. It's 3 games. It's a lot. So, so it can't be the Taxman. It could be Anon. It could be Boogaloo Krew.
Mm-hmm.
It could be Tridents or Pure.
Okay.
So just not the Taxmen, not the Killers.
Okay.
Not the Undertokers. No, it could be the Undertokers too. So not the Taxmen and not the Killers. So what does that mean? We just do this? That seems silly. And then no, we can't do that like this. We'll just run it like this, and then we've got Dragon Gang Demigods. Dragon Gang Undertokers. Demigods have a doubleheader, can't do it that week. Demigods Taxman, can't be the Taxman. Dragon Gang and Pure. So we bump them on Wednesday, but then they don't play that week. Like they have a bye week, week 5.
Who?
Dragon Gang.
They have a bye week, whatever week.
Oh no, they don't. We're flipping it with one of their games. Nah. Okay, so week 5 we can put them in there on Wednesday, and then there's a doubleheader here, so we can't do that. Well, that's not true. We could flip this Demigods, put their doubleheader on that Saturday instead of this Saturday. I guess.
They got a doubleheader this Saturday?
No. May 22nd. We can not do it that day. Oh, look. Week 3, Demigods don't have a game because we pulled them out. So that's what we do. We switch this one. We take this one and put it into week 8. And then... Oh, what? Oh, I fucked up. Okay, hold on. I took the whole Wednesday game and put it into week 8. June 16th. So we go up here and we take this and we put it on June 16th. At 5. Oh, but it's in the wrong week still. So, June 16th. And it's May 12th. We're moving this one too. Oh, that was the wrong week. Damn it. It was June 9th. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, this is the right one. So it's going to go to June 19th, though. At 11. Hold on, Weez. At 11, Undertoker's Dragon Gang. Easy, easy, easy.
Whoa, the camera. The green light just turned on.
Weezy, you unplug the shit? Get out of here. Don't come back. Alright, hold on, everybody. Oh, what was that? No. Puffo down.
Motherfucking pom-pom.
Alright.
Heck yeah, you can register a team for next season, Scruffy.
For split 3.
Well, we have a tournament too, so you can come in on the tournament if you like.
That's right.
And then
So Demigods did, and they won.
And they won, right?
Okay, I was in the zone on this schedule shit. I'm putting these guys into week 3.
Okay.
May 12th at 5.
Yeah, you can register as a solo right now and play right now, though, Scruffy, and get assigned to a team and then stick with that team through the split. And then after the split, you can form your own team. We don't take on new teams during the split or during the active split.
Because you see, we got this delicate schedule
Yeah,
shit.
you see how this schedule shit is working.
Holy shit. The fuck?
Holy shit.
Alright, I think we did it.
Mason said, when did you reschedule this game for?
Never.
We flipped it around and scheduled it. We did a 4-week trade.
Yeah. Straight up. Not over.
So this week got Demigods double, but they took it with the whoop womp.
Alright. Let's go over it.
Alright.
We got week 2. We pulled a game out.
Mm-hmm.
The Taxman Killers game. And rescheduled it.
Rescheduled.
For a Wednesday, I think. And then we pulled the Dragon Gang. Really what happened, Mason, is we pulled the Dragon Gang game from Saturday and y'all are playing on Wednesday now. In week 3. Alright? Yeah. Handle that, Mason. So I know it's right before your graduation on Wednesday, but it should be good, right? Or you be out of town then too. But everything's still pretty even. The only thing we really got to figure out,
we got to do a better rotation on hosts.
what date and what time. No, that's absolute, but Wednesday, May 12th at 5 Pacific. That's the move, Mason. Wednesday, week 3, correct.
Yeah, when do you leave out of town? Wednesday or Thursday?
Wait, you go out of town for your graduation? Are you online class or something? So, no, that game got rescheduled. Your Undertoker game got rescheduled, Mason. That one got put in week 8, I think. So week 8, you play the Undertokers and the Demigods. We initially pushed your week 3 game against the Demigods to week 8, but then you played the Demigods twice on that day. So then we had to switch it with a different game. And then it also couldn't conflict with the Demigod schedule.
Right.
So that was the thing.
Hang up on that one. So we had to switch that one with another.
Yeah. All right, bet. So he'll be good. So Mason, here, I'm gonna do this right now. This is what you got to do. Are you listening? You go to canna.games/calendar. And, oh, it doesn't work yet.
For sure. We'll post the updated schedule to Discord for sure. Borealis. What does that mean? Why did that just come to my head? Borealis.
Borealis?
Yeah, is that something?
No. The Aurora Borealis.
What's that?
Northern Lights.
Maybe what that is.
All right, Mason, you should be able to hit it. Let me put it in here.
This page cannot be found.
Yeah, I know. I told you not to do it yet. Calendar. League Lobster, baby. Okay.
Northern Lights, that's what I think it is. Yeah.
That's what we're smoking. No, it's not.
Aurora Borealis. Right. My head are in the clouds.
Clementine. Okay.
The stars.
Killer schedule. Week 5 needs time.
Nice.
Other than that, it's done.
Week 5?
Huh?
Week 5?
Yeah, y'all gotta think of a different time or day or something. killers. What do we think about team members codcasting their own games?
I'm against it because I feel like.
Does that mean I can't codcast a Taxman game then, yeah?
Here's the difference with you.
I'm streaming.
You're
it.
on camera.
I'm on camera.
Yeah. So, and you're streaming, you're talking the whole time.
Yeah.
So, like with the codcaster, if they're not talking, they can legit mute their mic to us and be like, they're going through the middle lane, they're going through the right lane. There's two going, and it literally tells you who's who. Like I could literally tell you like Mewtwo's going to the right lane.
Right.
And he's got a sniper.
Uh-huh.
Like it's you know what I mean?
It's too easy.
Too much info. And not that I would want to accuse anybody of doing that, but I think it's our job to circumvent it before it even happens.
Straight up. That makes sense.
Because that's credibility. Because, like, somebody fucking goes through that shit, you might lose, you might lose a lot of shit, people, you know what I mean? Like, you'll be like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the shit we were having happen with the one team and the randos were popping in.
Sheep at the tip?
Yeah, and we were like, hold on, they're able to see everything if they're codcasting.
Yeah, both teams.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I guess since we've been doing this recently, because we got the team captains chat.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we should just vote on it.
Right.
On when. I guess we were talking about this earlier. When do we put shit to vote?
Yeah, when is it a votable thing?
Huh.
When we voted on the last thing, it's because there was
shit happened and we had to do something.
There was a lot of people complaining about it. It was like 4 or 5 people.
Oh, the XM4?
And there's precedents that think...
CDL did it.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Players not hosting. The only thing that I think is unfair about players hosting is that whoever's hosting... Well, whoever's hosting is going to have the best connection.
Mm-hmm. True.
You know? I really wish they'd fucking hurry up with this.
Designated servers.
Yeah.
I think it's coming. I feel like it's coming.
It's got to, right?
I feel like the other day
they're doing a lot of weird stuff.
Server shit.
Well, they're doing a lot of weird stuff that almost enables and almost promotes independent organized play.
Yeah.
Like the weapon restrictions, the CDL Pro settings. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, they're trying to build it.
Yeah. So, like, I think designated servers only make sense in the scope of that. So it's got to be coming soon. So how do we put stuff to a team vote? When do we do that and why? What do you think?
Oh no, I think we should have like a league time when we vote. Like, cause we already decided we're not gonna we decided not to do the vote during the split last time. Or during the tournament.
Well, that's because we were going to be changing something. This isn't really changing anything. This is something that's kind of been like a unspoken thing that we're just trying to put on paper. You know, it's not like we're getting rid of a gun or something, or like structure of the thing.
I think this is more. I don't think this is vote worthy. I think this is more administrative than anything, and fair competition. Because of course people are gonna want to be able to cheat.
Well, I mean,
you don't let the teams vote on whether they want to have pass interference in the league anymore or not. You let them vote on the logistics of the pass interference potentially. You know what I mean? Like that. I feel like this is a credibility administrative issue. I don't know.
Oh fuck! It's 6. I gotta go.
Oh, my bad.
Are you gonna keep going?
No, I mean I think we. I don't know.
Don't know. What else was there to do?
What else is there to do? I don't know.
On that little list. Fuck. I mean, we hit an hour.
Schedule hype, how we vote.
Exactly what we were talking about. We did schedule hype.
Yeah. How we vote.
How we vote. How and why we vote. When shit's weird.
When it messes up this shit, yeah. When shit's weird, I like that. Straight up. I think this is more of like, we want to keep it fair. There's no really questioning about it. I mean, nobody's fighting back on this. The XM4 people were fighting back on. He wasn't like fighting in this. He was like, yo, whatever y'all want me to do.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I think we just kind of, all right. Now, people start fighting back on it, like, y'all want to be able to host my own shit. We'll be like, all right, we'll vote on it. But it's like,
because then also today they were talking about how,
it's a big deal.
Remember they came in and they're like, they didn't want you to be on there as a second.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the same kind of deal for however many players. This puts more strain on the lobby.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we need to have a host that's separate from the streamer. We need both of those things, so those two people have to be there.
We need a host and a podcaster that's separate, for sure.
Yeah.
For every match. Now we need to work on that.
Mm-hmm.
And lining people up.
Sure. Fucking A.
Bet.
All right, ready, break.
All
we
right.
talked about registering new players each week. Are we doing that yet? If so, where do I go to do it? You can just DM us, Mason. So we just need your original roster, and then you tell us that it's either going to run the same as last week, or you're going to add or subtract.
Well, you know how many people are on your roster, too. So, if you got a space, you just say, add this to my roster.
Yeah.
But if your shit's full, then we'll be like, yeah,
then you got to take
drop
someone.
somebody. You got to drop somebody.
And then we'll put that person in free agency.
In free agency, right.
So, all right. That's how you do that. You can DM us, Mason. It doesn't have to be this whole thing.
Yeah, no.
All right. Bet. All right,
All right, brothers. Much love. Keep your eyes peeled for some game tape, some highlights from the shit. And